Well, the Lakers, they are in a bit of a heckle right now. I'm just going to say that right now. Let's rock, and I'll explain. All right, what's going on, guys? My name is Antonio, and welcome back to the All Around Sports Podcast, where I go over everything NFL, NBA, NHL, and MLB around the four major sport brands, along with others. Today, we are talking about the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, this team was most notable for their draft choice of LeBron James's son, Bronny James, who now the Lakers have the first NBA father-son duo in NBA history in at the same time in on the same team. Now, this is very huge for the NBA, and I think it was to market the Los Angeles Lakers, which we all know are a legitimate swamp team right now.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would. But I legally can't. But I've considered it.
Anyways, it is just a simple fact. The Lakers are I don't think they're just I just think they're terrible right now because they are not playing to win. They're not making moves to actually get in the win column. So I'm gonna be going over that. But before we get started, I wanted to mention if we can, I am trying to aim for 375 subscribers before the beginning of the next NFL season, which is against the Ravens and the Chiefs on September 5th. Hopefully we can hit that margin. But before we get started, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. But for now, let's get this topic started. Now, the Lakers. This team was already bad enough to begin with. So let me go over some stats here that I looked up on the Lakers on their specific team. So I looked up each of the players' stats. So in total, with all the players combined, total points per game is average of 106.4 per game. And then their OR is ranked 7.4. Their DR was ranked 33rd.2. Rebounds, amount of rebounds per game was 40.6. Total assist rate, 24.4. Steals was ranked 6th, had 6 steals per game, 4 blocks per game, 10.4 turnovers per game, and fouls per game was 16.6. And assists slash turnovers, 2.3, which is all not good numbers, especially when you're playing in the West. You got teams like the Timberwolves, you got the Mavs, you got the Nuggets, you got the Clippers, maybe if they can get their act together. You got the Kings, you got so many teams in the league in the West that are so much more better than the Lakers. And now you bring in Bronny James to just market the brand, who has not even played well in college?
Huh?
So Bronny James, he entered into the draft as a freshman. I mean, this is ridiculous. And now they're going to actually start him. So let me go over some stats over Bronny James during his time at USC. Total points per game, 4.8. I mean, come on, really? And then assists per game, 2.1. And then rebounds per game, 2.8. Steals per game, 0.8. I mean, are those high escalated numbers to you? Now, I know some of this was due to his cardiac arrest, in which left him out half of the season. I know it was due to some of it was due to cardiac arrest. But I mean, really, you draft a man that can only post up 4.8 points per game when you already have guys on there like Austin Reeves, LeBron James, who is still not the GOAT, by the way, Anthony Davis, and D'Angelo Russell on that squad. You already got those four pieces. And you bring in Bronny James and Dalton Connect, which I don't even know why they went after Bronny James in the first place. But obviously, I think we all know why Bronny James went over to the Lakers. It's for branding reasons, not the fact of winning, of course. But now I want to touch on this Dalton Connect guy from Tennessee. So I looked up some stats on here according to University of Tennessee Sports.com. So here are the stats. So average rebounds was 5.2 per game. His free throw percentage was 768, which is not bad. And then his 3-point percentage was 383, which I mean is not good, but it's not great. And then his total average of points is 461 .461. And then he played a total average of 29 minutes per game. His assist rate, he had a total of assists per game was 1.5. Total blocks, total turnovers, hold on. Blocks, he had 23 last year, had a total of 58 this year in his entire career. And then steals, he had 25 steals last season and had 67 steals total in his career. Total points he had this past season was 780. And his total amount of points in his 3-year career was 1,739, which I believe the first 2 years were with a different team. And then his total point average was 21.7. I mean, Dalton Connect is really good. I mean, this brother is really good. It's just the Bronny James part I don't understand, which I probably agree. I probably stated earlier that his was due to marketing. So, I mean, Dalton Connect could easily lead this team as far as rookies. And we all know LeBron James is still there, who is still not the GOAT. We all know it's MJ, Michael Jordan. And then we also know Anthony Davis is there, who is a great athlete. The all out time of this Lakers team, they've only finished number one in the top four rankings once in the past few years. Once. They've not even gone over four for some time. And they have not reached there. The only time they won a championship was due to that bubble year when, of course, COVID-19 hit, when they beat the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals. But they have not been great since then. After firing Frank Vogel, after getting rid of every single weapon that you had on that championship squad the year before, the year before that next season, following the championship, and now you got swept by the Nuggets twice in a row. But even with that roster, you still have to go into a loaded Western Conference now. You have to go against teams like the Thunder that were the number one seed last year, the Nuggets that were the 2 seed that swept y'all's behinds twice, the Timberwolves that are getting stronger every day, the Clippers that might be questionable now that Paul George is gone, and also Dallas that went to the NBA Finals last year that now have Klay Thompson, and also along with maybe the Phoenix Suns. We don't know what they're gonna do with their big three, and also along with Pelicans, we do expect them to be back in this race. The Kings, obviously, the Warriors, and then the two outside teams could be like the Rockets and the Grizz. But of course, we'll wait and see what happens. But the Lakers, they need to prove themselves that they're championship worthy because right now I just don't see it. But let me know in the comments what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do you guys think that the Lakers are a contender to the NBA next season? So, of course, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you all in the next one. Ciao for now.